Over to the other war front, which still rages on. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has pitched his victory plan to European Union and NATO leaders. They pledged continued support for Kiev, but did not endorse the call for an immediate invitation to join NATO. Zelensky said Ukraine supporters would be making a big mistake and strengthen Russia if they did not back the plan. More in this report. Take a look.
If our partners will not lose their unity, we will not lose.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky pitched his victory plan to the European Union and NATO in Brussels on Thursday. He got a pledge of continued support from NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte during a joint press conference, but no endorsement from key allies of his call for an immediate NATO membership invitation.
I look forward to the day that Ukraine is here as a member of this alliance. And until then, we will continue to do all that we can to ensure Ukraine prevails. This is vital for our shared security.
Zelensky has argued that formally inviting Ukraine to join NATO would make clear to Russia that its president, Vladimir Putin, could not win. But NATO has said Ukraine cannot join while at war. Several key NATO members, including the United States and Germany, have been particularly wary about issuing a membership invitation. Meanwhile, Putin has cited Ukraine's potential NATO membership as a reason for the invasion. Zelensky is presenting his plan to allies as Russian forces advance in the east, as a bleak winter of power cuts looms, and ahead of a U.S. presidential election that has cast uncertainty over the future of Western support.
Zelensky is trying to shore up support for Kiev before a possible return of Donald Trump to the White House. Meanwhile, Trump has blamed Ukraine for helping start the war, arguing that Zelensky failed in his duty to halt hostilities before they even started. Trump once again called Zelensky one of the greatest salesmen he has ever seen, saying that every time he comes to the US gives him $100 billion. Trump's comments further suggest that he is likely to shift US policy towards Ukraine if he wins the November election. But the Biden administration is pulling out all the stops to assist Kiev before Biden leaves office. The US has announced fresh sanctions against 2 Chinese companies linked to the production of drones that Russia has deployed in Ukraine. The China-based firms are accused of directly helping Russia build long-range attack drones. The US State Department said the drones are produced at Chinese factories in collaboration with Russian defense firms. They are then transferred to Russia for use against Ukraine.